This is the stage, and this is the audience. This is where you're gonna be. Oh my gosh, there's so many of you. Hey, oh my gosh, here I am. We're doing it. So hi, my name is M.K. Kennedy, and if you can't tell, I'm in a theater that I have rented at the Registry to do a show on November 7th, which you should definitely check out. Ooh, there's the shadow of my camera. Oh my. Okay, enough fucking around, Em. I am here to talk to you about this show. I'm doing a show. It is my first full hour special. It is going to be stand-up comedy-ish. I've been told that I also have vibes of like TED Talk and, you know, personal storytelling. And I definitely am more in the world of the comedians like Josh Johnson, Mike Birbiglia, who tell a lot of stories. I'm definitely a storyteller. But I also like to think I have some joke chops. But if you want to talk about organized gender ideology, I think you need to look across the border to what that little dictator's up to. You know? There's only two genders. There is boys and there is girls. It's like the ideology of a 4-year-old, right? Cats are girls and dogs are boys, and that's it. And then probably the kid in the back is like, what about the fish? There's no such thing, no fish, and they're illegal, and they're all going to jail. And I'm here to talk to you about supporting this project. This is the ghost light that has been lighting me for this moment, so I just feel like I need to acknowledge her. Like she's a very special person to me, you know? So my incredible one-woman show / stand-up comedy special / TED Talk / audience interactive improvisational experience is about being in the United States recently, as in 2024. It was really only a year ago since I decided to leave. I left in June and arrived here in good old Kitchener-Waterloo, where this theater is. When I decided to go, it was because I was having a bunch of new realizations about myself, and I was like, I need to get out of here so I can be somewhere safe. And I'm a Canadian citizen. I was born in London, not too far from here. And I thought, well, I'll go back there and at least like figure out how to restart my life. These cushions on these seats are very comfortable. Oh my gosh, these seats are really comfortable. Like I made a promise to myself, and the promise that I made was that I was going to do an hour special a year for the next 5 years as my life has completely been upended. And so it's a conversation around gender and sexuality. It's a conversation around like relationships. I have been married, I have been divorced, I have lost very close friends to death, and these are all things that people really struggle to talk about, and so I want to talk about them in a fun and engaging and silly and serious way. I've really been amazed at how incredible the community in Kitchener-Waterloo is. The queer community, of course, but even just the general like theater-going audience community. So I've really wanted to make a show that is for everyone, specifically for people who are not quite kind of sure about what this whole queer stuff is, who never really had to deal with it and may have a bunch of questions that it feels really awkward or uncomfortable to ask. The great thing about comedy is that it's a place where the sacred becomes profane and the profane becomes sacred, where we can say and do the things that we're not normally allowed to say and do, which is pretty important for a society where there's a lot of like things preventing us from being real with each other and connecting on like a deeper level. We should have more fun. Do you want to come have fun with me? Come play with me. I think it would be a good time. This outfit that I've chosen for myself today is insane. My brain is weird. I'm autistic and I have ADHD on top of being queer. I love improvising and speaking extemporaneously. My brain just works better that way. The special is called Oops. It's about my life and all these wild discoveries that were made. If you want to support it, this is the place. If you want to see it, this is the place. And if you don't want to, but you do think it's interesting and want to tell your friends, and especially your friends and family members that you think, you know, they're nice people, but they're not really getting this queer stuff and they really could, send them my way, okay? If you love this concept and this idea, please tell your friends. If you hate it, tell your enemies. I just want butts and seats, okay? We have all of these people to fill up by November 7th, which is not too far from now. So please send your people, and I have my love to send to you. I have done a lot of Kickstarters before. I've raised money for and produced shows before. I love doing this stuff, but this is my first time doing it as like me, as like the real me. And so there's something kind of like vulnerable and sacred about that, which means I'm a little like wiggly, giggly, silly. Yeah, and I think that's kind of a fun energy to play with. So come play with me. Come play with me.
It's worth a shot.